Hey guys, welcome to No Coffee Needed. I'm Chad, right here in the heart of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and we are so glad that you're joining us today and checking out this video. Man, have we got something in store for you. It is pork belly burnt ends, also known as meat candy, and this is out of this world. I've got about a 15-pound pork belly right here. You can see it does have a little extra fat, but that's what pork belly is all about, right? Is that fat, that's the flavor, that's what gives it just its yumminess. And what we've got is we got this pork belly. It is unsalted, skin off. You don't want the skin on this, and you've probably seen a thousand of these videos, but that skin can get just a little bit tough. We've got this pitboss back here smoking. We've got all apple wood pellets in there for this particular cook. We've got it set on 300, but this will run probably about 275. If it does creep above 275, we'll drop it back to the 250 mark, because we want it to stay between 250 and 275. That's where we want to keep that cooked today. But man, I also want to show you something else. Check out this beautiful cutting board. Man, this is a gift from Travis at TW Designs. He does cutting boards and custom woodwork. But just a real quick, there you go. If you can see that, that's his telephone number, TW Designs. You got to check him out. I think he has a Facebook page and some other stuff. He does fabulous and just absolutely beautiful work. His name's Travis. Check him out. Check out some of his stuff he's got going on. But man, he sent this to me, and that is almost too beautiful to use. But we're gonna give it a shot today. Gorgeous cutting board. We love it. But anyway, what we want to do is to get started. We've got two different rubs. I've got KIRBBQ rub right here. You've seen me use KIRBBQ quite a bit. Absolutely love it. If you hadn't seen his channel, go check him out, KIRBBQ. Great. And then also I use Byron's butt rub. I use that quite a bit as well. But anyway, that's what we're going to use to get started. A little bit of EVOO right here. And then naturally you'll need some trays, and then you will want some racks. It'll make it easier getting these on and off the grill. A lot easier off that pellet grill. It'll be a lot easier. But you can use any smoker that you want to. The key is getting the smoke flavor you want. We're using applewood today. You want to maintain that temperature between 250 and 275. Any hotter than that, you're just not going to like. And anyway, that's just like the perfect temperature to make that happen. Again, you want the skin off and uncured, unsalted pork belly for this particular cook. So what you want to do is you want to take your pork belly, get it laid out just perfect, and then you want to begin to cut it in about 1.5 inch strips. And so it can be anywhere from 3/4 to 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. 2 inches is a little bit big. Sometimes this will render down, the fat will render down in 3/4 inches. A little bit too small, but hey, I've done it all ways, but 1.5 inches seems to work good. That's what everybody else thinks that they cut theirs at. So anyway, you just want to go ahead and cut these into 1.5 inch strips. Doesn't have to be exact at all. Just want to do that all the way across. 1.5 inches, get these strips cut in. So anyway, hang around and I'll get this finished cutting into strips. Alright guys, we got this cut into strips. And what we're going to do is just cut them into 1.5 inch chunks. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and throw those in the, I'm going to leave that as all fat right there. I'm going to throw that one to the side. But I'm just going to throw it in there. What you want to do is you want to do this to every single one. There's another chunk of fat. We're going to take it, throw it away. As you can see, 1.5 inches. Square. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, I got some of these a little narrow. Man, but you know what? None of us are exact, right? I mean, this is not rocket science. What we're looking for is something that tastes amazing, right? That's what we're looking for. It's something that tastes absolutely amazing. So we're just going to throw all that in there. We're going to keep cutting. And hey guys, don't forget to check out my friends over at Iron Man Outdoors. They got a Facebook page. You can check them out on their website. They got a lot of great hunts. I know they're filling up really fast. They got them in Alabama, Texas, South Carolina, just all over. I checked them out last night. They got the South Carolina hunt I know is already sold out. Alabama and Texas are going really fast. Go check them out, guys. They're great. But anyway, you just want to keep this going. I mean, just look at me. It's just amazing. You know, without a doubt, that right there is going to taste amazing, right, guys? Man, it's wonderful. So anyway, we got enough to fill up a couple of pans here. So anyway, just kind of stick around, hang out. We'll be right back as soon as we get all this cut up and ready for you. Okay? Don't go anywhere. All right, guys, what we got is we got these cut up. Just gonna sprinkle a little EVOO on them. What we want to do that for is get these well coated so that rub will have a chance to stick to it. Just get these coated really well with that EVOO all over. And we're going to take KIRBBQ first, and we're going to sprinkle this. And what you want to do is you want to liberally coat every bit of this. And the reason I use KIRBBQs is his is a little bit sweeter. You just want to kind of spin this, turn it. Get it coated, and come back with a little bit more on it. Like I said, KIRBBQs is a little bit sweeter than Byron's, and I know a couple of you said I don't like Byron's, I like others, and I use a bunch of different ones. You know, I mean, I use How to Barbecue Right. I use their rub a good bit. I don't have any right now. I got to get some more. I'm a little hard to find right here in our neck of the woods, but we'll find. But I do buy it when I see it. Now I got that coated with that one. Now we just want to sprinkle a little bit with Byron's. Now I've already sprayed these racks down with spray so that it don't have to worry about it. Now some people go, oh, you got to put fat up, you got to put fat down. I put mine fat up. I don't think it really matters. I've done it both ways. It hasn't really made much of a difference, I don't think. Some of those professionals, they go, oh no, you got to do it this way. You got to do it this way. So, you know, it's just whatever you like to do, whatever. I didn't get these quite coated really well. Just hit that with another shot. So I don't think it really matters. What is important though is that you leave a space in between, because you want that heat, you want that smoke to get in and around every bit of this. You don't want any, you don't want it all, you don't want it touching. You do want a space left. So you see I got some that are a little bit bigger. It's gonna be a huge bite. I got some that are a little bit smaller. Like I said, it's all gonna cook fine. It's not, you know, one's not gonna get way overdone while the others are waiting. Alright guys, we got all this put on our racks. What we want to do is just lift this up. She's running 270 right now, which is perfect, exactly the way we want it. Set these on the smoker. We're gonna let these run the 250 to 275 range. We're gonna let these run the 250 to 275 range for about 2.5 hours. We're gonna make up a super great sauce to put on these so they'll caramelize and get that candy around that pork belly. That's what we're really after, is that great candy flavor. So anyway guys, we'll see you in about 2.5 hours. We'll let these sit on there just like that. I'll also put down the recipe in the description down below. We'll put down the recipe. We'll also give you the recipe for the barbecue sauce that we made up, or the glaze that we're putting together. So anyway, just hang around guys. Be back in 2.5 hours. We'll give them a look and see how they're looking. Now you cook it, no coffee needed style. Hey guys, all right, so what we did is we let these run 3 hours at about 270 degrees. It fluctuated between like 270, 280 today. We ran these for 3 hours. You can see they just look magnificent. I know there were some great big chunks in there, but you can see that these rendered down really nice. They're gonna be a good bite size. Maybe a couple of them may take 2 bites. We took our barbecue sauce. We took Big Daddy's original barbecue sauce, no coffee needed styles barbecue. We got a quarter cup of brown sugar. We put a quarter cup of honey. Then we got some from great friends of ours, Gary and Shannon in Greenwood. Big shout out to them. Thanks for the honey. So anyway, we put a quarter cup of honey, quarter cup of brown sugar, and then we put a teaspoon of hot sauce in here. And so what we want to do is just take these burnt ends, put them in a pan. You know, it took 2 pans earlier. You can see that we'll probably still put them in 2 pans. Get those in there. What we did is we got them to where you could just stick a probe in these like effortlessly. I mean, it just kind of goes right in, falls right off. We weren't looking for a specific temperature. We're just looking for that doneness that we did with that probe. Now, I like a little bit of char on mine. I love it that way. That just gives it really, really good flavor. So what we want to do is just take this sweet barbecue sauce and just kind of pour it over. You don't want it sitting in sauce. You just want to coat these really, really good. Like I said, you don't want it sitting in sauce. You just want it. What we're going to do is we're going to put this back on the pit boss, let it run for about 30 to 40 minutes. Get this barbecue sauce to caramelize, and boy, it will taste unbelievable. There's a couple ways you can do this. You can sprinkle some brown sugar on here along with some butter, some honey, some other stuff. You can do that, put it in, cover it up, let it run a while, and then take it off and then put a glaze on it. I do mine all at one time. I do the brown sugar, the honey, barbecue sauce, and a little bit of hot sauce. I do all that at one time as a glaze. And then put it back in there uncovered for about 30 or 40 minutes. Give it time to really caramelize. And that's what really gives it its candy taste. So anyway, guys, we're going to throw this back on the pit boss for 30 or 40 minutes. Just hold on tight and we'll give these things a taste test. So don't go anywhere, guys. Thank you.